Hey Gemini, it's Lulu I Love with House of Oshun. This is day 3 of my meditative state, so enjoy the reading. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Gemini, or however, if you know how to read your chart. That's what I have learned. You'll know how this applies to you. All right. Interesting. Now then, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need will be in the description box darling. Now let's move forward. Angels, what do you have for Gemini? May 2019. Somebody else got this. The raccoon. I think it was Sagittarius. Got the raccoon, and it's about you being resourceful, using what you got to get what you need, or do what you need to do. Thank you. Some of you may be in a space of feeling as though you don't have enough of. You may be in a state of lack. I don't have enough of this. I don't have enough of that. Whatever that is, whatever you're feeling like you don't have enough of. That's what I'm hearing. But let's see here. Nope, wait a minute. Because some of y'all be balling fabuloso. Because you ain't got no instincts. Okay? That's being resourceful. Right? Raccoon. All right. You can concentrate on the burglar. I had one of these scare the shit out of me one night. We scared each other, actually. He just stood there and I stood there. Moving forward. Everything you need is right in front of you if you only look. There's no need to be fussing about this and that, creating drama and turmoil, worrying about whether you'll have enough the next hour, the next day, or the next week. Whatever you need will be there. You might have to forage a little, but it will be there. Trust that, right? There's nothing to fret or worry about. Use your brain and your intuition in partnership to not only help you solve the problem, but actually solve the problem. At first, it may not be obvious where to look. That's why you have to poke around a bit until you turn up what you need for this or any other situation. Sometimes when you follow your hunch, your intuition, be mindful, be allowing, open, and aware. Whatever. Follow your intuition and look under the couch for your lost wallet. You find the wallet, right? And don't get tweaked if all the steps you take don't lead to an immediate solution. Just do something, right? Take a step. Don't proceed blindly or out of anxiety or fear. It's impossible to hear your intuition or your brain when you're jumping around randomly. So relax. Trust that what you need will turn up. This is about cleverness and dexterity, right? Moving forward. I like it. Sometimes you can't make it to put in your tie, so you put some Fix-A-Flat in it, right? About $2 Fix-A-Flat. Might be $6 now. Instead of trying to drive the car and fuck it up even more. Now you done dented the rim. You done turn a $7 patch in your tie, okay, into a $400 problem. You need a whole nother damn rim. Moving forward. Angels, what information do you have for Gemini? Oh, okay. The coin will be falling in May. Self-love is important. Some of you may be feeling, okay. Some of you, whether this is self-love or having love for another, I feel that it's very important that you take on this nurturing energy overall, right? You may be experiencing a download or about to experience one. There will be a lot of channeling. There will be a lot of receiving of information from celestial beings here. I feel as though they are providing you information on what you should do next. Oh, that's what the raccoon said. The raccoon told you that. I'm going to calm down and pull these cards. Okay? Because we zenned out around this bitch. Thank you. All right. Beautiful. A lot of spiritual energy, a lot of heightened spiritual energy, darling. Moving forward. Now then, when it comes to whatever it is that this insight is that you have here, pulling in more self-care, self-love, the nurturing overall. This can even be from a water sign or someone who's very wanting to share. This is the family dynamic as well. But when it comes to a possible water sign here, they want you to deal with this person with compassion. You may feel as though there are certain restrictions dealing with this person. If it's not a water sign, whoever this is, they may be older than you. I feel like it might be your mama, baby. Okay? Now, there's a need to make peace with a situation here. You feel like no matter what you do or how you do things concerning this one person, that you just aren't getting through. But you need to release yourself from overthinking that before it goes into a state of obsessing thoughts, obsessing over things. How can I say this? What should I say? Did I say the wrong thing? Type shit. But they do want you to open your heart to love here. They want you to open up more. This is real strong. They want you to open up more. Take action here. And this is also taking action in your life. Taking action, right? The white horse is the insight, the intuition, the need to move forward in your plans. The black horse is you actually making that move. You actually going for what it is that you feel intuitively on what to do next here. What is this angel of love? Feels good to me. Angel of love for Gemini. All right. So there may be, when it comes to how you speak, the way that you speak, your relationship to authority figures in your life, your relationship to authoritative figures overall. You want to release judgments. Let people be where the hell they at, right? I understand that you want to be right and just in what it is that you do and how you move forward. But at the end of the day, it feels as though you may be restricting yourself here. So they want you to, they're asking you, okay? They're asking you to stand your ground, but also come from a space of compassion, even when dealing with this person or just overall in this month. I feel as though there may have been an issue with someone feeling as though trying to make you feel guilty about some things here, but I feel like you may have been right about some things, but you came off cold. Okay? Yeah. I'm seeing here where peace and harmony, that balance needs to happen in order for you to fulfill the this part of your cycle, in order for you to create that harmony that you once had before. It's very important for you to remember some good times. Also, there may be some good smells or some locations that you can go to that brings back some nostalgic feelings. But overall, what I'm seeing here is that some of you may have been divorced or recently got out of a long-term commitment or something like that, and it was time for it to end. They need you to make peace with the situation. Whatever this situation is in your life that this relates to, make peace with it so that you can allow things to end in order for new things to begin. And in order for this transformation to be, in order for this transformation that you are going through to go off without a hitch, right? Like there's no hard feelings. There's you've already surrendered to the divine, and you are open and willing to accept changes that occur here. But it's very important for you to be accountable in this transformation as well. Make sure that you make peace with people, places, and situations. When you move. When you throw away things out of your house, do your spring cleaning, spiritual cleaning, or whatever it is that you go through, it's good to go ahead and make peace with things, and have the gratitude needed to accept new things into your life. But you want to, like, let's just say, for instance, I'm ready to get rid of this card, right? Because I'm gonna replace it with a new card, right? I don't know if this is a good analogy, but whatever. So I say, I am thankful for you. Thank you for playing your position in my life, playing your part in my life. It is now time for you to move on. May you make someone else happy because I'm going to give it to somebody. May whoever that I get is to, you bring them abundance, prosperity, wealth, health, blah, 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 right? And then you let that go. So that's the same thing that you do in your life, right? Because that is death, right? Things, there's many, we suffer, not suffer, shit. But we do go through many deaths in our life. We shed old skin in order for us to come out revived, renewed, meditative state. Watch how it turn out. I'm going to turn up this weekend. Hopefully. Now then, I'm seeing here where you may be fearful of some change that is happening in your life. You are fearful about releasing something from the past, some old ways, some old patterns of behavior. You're fearful about you're unsure of what's next in your life. It's confusing. You've been through so much in your life, you don't know if you can handle anything else. That's what they said. What is Gemini scared of? Yeah, you're scared of this rebirth. I also feel like you're in a space where you're looking at, look at him. You're in a space that you are looking at a new beginning. You're at a space where you are on your path and looking at things from the perspective of there may be some anger, some resentment. Try and not dwell on that. Yeah, see? Because you're going through a rite of passage. This is moving forward, right? This is moving into calmer waters. This is following your intuition. And some of you are, you may have, there may be a need here. Some of you are crossing water, actually crossing water here. But I'm seeing that there's a lot of your ancestors are here to help you along the way. The things that you've learned and how you have prevailed in some of the most trying times, you will make it through this, and they are there to support you. Whether they are in flesh or in spirit, they are here to support you. You are not alone. Interesting. You are in a space of surrender, yeah. Things are coming full circle in order for new beginnings to transpire here. I'm saying that you are covered, you are divinely protected, and you should also know that any type of communication that will transpire in the month of May, you will be ending communicating with certain people, but there's new communications coming in. I'm also feeling that many of you will release your inhibitions, if that makes sense. You will come to a space where you are comfortable in your own skin. You're comfortable with your body. Any type of issues that you've had with your appearance. Okay? See, ladies, because I've been there. I don't do it no more. I think I'm the finest thing I've seen with my clothes off. I still need to lose this gut. However, what I'm hearing here, what I'm not hearing, somebody call, see how that work? You know how we used to, when we were younger or whatever, I don't know about y'all life. I'm talking about me then. Whatever. You turn off the light because you don't want nobody to see your gut, right? Or you try to do things a certain way because of a flaw that you have, right? I feel like some of you are going to step out of it. You ain't worrying about your own fat no more. Fuck it. You ain't worrying about your cellulite no more. Show that shit, right? Because it's somebody somewhere going to appreciate it. I promise you. Whatever. Move forward. Phone call fucked off and damn, rung the bell for nothing. Calm down. All right. They told me to go back to the board. All right. So what I'm seeing here is that you will move into this meditative state as your girl. All right. Welcome. Come on. Join me. You will be very passive, not passive aggressive, but you'll be in your feminine energy. So you will be able to use your intuition over. You'll be able to use your intuition and come from a very logical space, because whatever it is that you are picking up, the nudges that you will be picking up, they will make whatever nudges that you are picking up will make for you to move through this process smoothly. Many of you are mastering your emotions. You are mastering your approach to how sometimes you overthink things or can switch, right? So you're chill. People may even tell you that you are different here. Just, don't take it as a compliment. Yeah, there are some things that are coming to the surface here, which is going to provide for a new beginning for you. With that feminine wisdom that you are, some of you will, okay, with this download that's coming, let me tell y'all something. Hold on. Now, when we receive these downloads, okay, when we receive this heightened, when we become hyper sensitive and begin to move on the nudges of this sensitivity, we don't want to just we have to have control of ourselves. We have to calm the fuck down and stabilize the energy, because what can happen here is some of you may come to a point where you are receiving so much information and you're overbooking yourself, you're over planning. You may even begin to speak rapidly. You may begin to run conversations into one another, if that makes sense. Like, you can go from, like, if you talk to me like that, I like it. But everybody ain't ready for that. To be able to, it's like ADHD kind of conversations, maybe, where there's a number of things running through your mind and you're just trying to get all these things out. And some people may not see you as mentally stable, but they don't understand that you're on a higher, your frequency is heightened here. You're on a higher frequency. So that's why you're moving into that feminine wisdom, so that you can stabilize. When you just calm down and let this shit be what it is, the information flows, right? Who is this woman? Oh, Lord. There may be some of you who do arts and crafts. I like saying that because I like that class when I was in school. I never got my name plate that we baked. She said she was baking it. I never got the motherfucker. Now, I'm seeing here where many of you may be looking for another job or working on your arts and crafts here. Something with arts and crafts. You know what that is, though. I'm talking about, like, how people can blow glass blowing or molding, things like that. Interesting. Some of you may be making jewelry, but it's using things from the earth. It's a new business venture or something like that. Some of you, okay. So here we are. So when it comes to this self-care, this love, this passive energy, a lot of feminine energy here, some of you may receive a job offer, or you may be reconciling with an earth sign here and feeling restricted. It feels like there will be a shift. In this shift comes insight. So look at things with a calm clarity. Some of you have a feeling something is about to happen or something may be transpiring. You'll know. And when you do, it's just going to have you to pursue something new, a new way of, with this shift that's happening, because it needs to happen. It has to happen because there's some beautiful things happening after this shift. I feel like there may be some flooring issues with some of you at your home. Oh, shit. So be mindful of that. If you've been walking past that one little board and it kind of raised up a little bit one time, don't walk on that motherfucker no more. That's for one person. But I am seeing a change and something that is going to shift your vision, shift your course, shift the way that you do things. But I also feel as though there may be a need to move and quickly. Some of you may even get a job offer where you may get a job offer here. There may be a job offer coming in and you are unsure if you want to take it. So you will need to ask questions here. I also feel like it is very important again. You're going to have some insight on using what you have to get what you want, using what you have to do what you can. Try not to overextend yourself. I feel as though some of you may be in a situation with there needs to be communication between you and your boss. And this communication may lead to an exchange of words, but there are some things that will be revealed in this exchange of words, right? And it's going to bring about illumination. It's going to bring about your focus shifting. It's going to bring about you following your intuition, how much easier it is for you to move through any storms, move through any shifts, move through any heightened emotions around you. Because when you are in a meditative state, it seems like everyone around you, everything, there's nothing but chaos when you go into a meditative state, right? So it's very, very important that this insight that you receive, that you utilize it from then forward, right? Okay. I also feel that your determination to make some things right or make some things happen or someone outside of you is going to be very strong. They say here that it's important for you to gather facts so that you will be able to know what your next best steps are. What do you need to keep? What needs to be removed from your life? Some things that you've been holding on to, when you go through this shift, there will be snatched from your hands. Thank you. You will take on a can-do, will-do attitude, your personal balance, your personal vision. Look at this, Ace of Cups. There it is. Your personal balance, your personal vision will continue to heighten here. This is the Ace of Cups, and that's the scarab beetle. And you know the scarab beetle leads us intuitively to greater balance, greater initiation into the higher realms of self and self-love and self in this instance. Thank you. I don't need nobody in the comments. The scarab beetle, do this. Thank you. Moving forward. This here is giving me that the feelings that you have you will be overwhelmed with beautiful feelings for your goals, beautiful feelings for centering yourself overall, mind, body, spirit, soul, and your goals. You're going to reestablish what emotional intelligence is to you. How does emotional intelligence work? Where am I on a scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to emotional intelligence? What feels right? Going with the flow. You may be dealing with the Libra as well. I also feel that once things are revealed to you, you will be able to create what it is that you want moving forward. And there will be so much of a beautiful feeling surrounding this for you, because you will begin to believe in your psychic abilities. You will begin to understand that there are answers out there, and you are seeing with your heart moving forward. Gemini. What is this storm? In this storm comes unconsidered options. In this storm comes the adjacent possibilities of directions that you can take. Doors will begin to open for you. It's on you which one you decide to walk through. Can't walk through all of them. Whatever. Look at this shit, I told you. Whatever it is that this storm entails, it will work out here. Basically, I was about to say that it would work out in your favor, but I feel like this will work out in the favor of all parties involved. Interesting. Which that's how it works anyway, right? Everything happens as it should. I also feel, hold on, she said something to me. Hold on. Some of you may be in the legal field or dealing with someone in the legal field who is very well balanced. You picked the right attorney. You got an intuitive attorney. Probably a high priestess attorney. I want one. Thank you. I want a high priestess attorney. All right, moving forward. This y'all reading. Hold on. Now then. It just feels as though there will be you will be manifesting balance into your life overall. I also feel as long as you remain in your truth, what you expect shall happen. There may be some fear or anxiety surrounding a Leo. You may feel as though you were foolish dealing with this person. You may be trying to get away from this person, or you're afraid to make a commitment to this person. I feel as though when it comes to this new beginning, because you got the Sun card right here, right after the storm. See how that worked? Sometimes the Sun card be kind of far from the shitstorm. But right after the shitstorm comes the sun. Some of you may even be going through bad weather, having some issues with bad weather, and we're unsure of which way to go and what direction to take. I feel as though there may be huge nudges from spirit, huge ideas coming through. There's a need to master your emotions and assert yourself, especially when it comes to any type of anxiety that you feel in the month. Because some of you may get to the point where you don't feel like you made the right decision when it came to what it is that you are focusing on, when it comes to how you may handle a very heartwarming situation, right? But I feel as though you just need to continue to move forward. It also feels as though some of you you're worried about probably purchasing a new car or taking a trip here. But they're saying if you take a leap of faith, you will be fine at that time when this happens. It also feels, you'll know when this is right. Your intuition is on fleek. Moving forward. I also feel that once you take charge of things, you will get your just due. There is some money coming in. I feel like family there may be some money coming in from a family member, but overall, I just feel as though the warmth and the togetherness here. So you may want to spend some time with family by sometime in May if you haven't already. There's a lot of information about why certain things are happening to you that will be revealed. And I think this has to do with your body. Okay, that's why it's very important to talk to family about a number of things, because this is your bloodline. So there's things that you need to know. I also feel that it's important to discuss finances with your family or a family member. This may also be you talking to a financial advisor moving forward with that plan. I'm seeing that you will be in a space of financial balance by the end of the month, but you will still be worried about someone in your family. You will be worried about moving with family or near family. But overall, I feel as though there are some things that are being handed down to some of you that has to do with something practical, something that you can touch, something that you can see here. There is a very important, some of you have a very important gift coming in from your family that it's inherited. It was inherited, and others may feel like you're not the one who should get it. I'm also seeing here that there may be a cancer coming towards you here. There may be a cancer or if certain things run in your family, and even though they say that certain things skip generations, even when it comes to money as well, because there's some ties with that. Some of you will be breaking some of the by you doing the work, you're releasing karmic debt for those who come behind you. What is this sun card? Yeah, balance. All right, so maybe a Taurus, but there is financial stability coming in. People who owe you gonna be paying your ass is what it sounds like to me. I also feel as though you are making sure that all of your ducks are in a row when it comes to your finances. Some of you may have made some investments and you are getting a return on those investments. You're asking yourself, what do you want to move forward? How can I move forward? What can I do? You're analyzing things, shutting out distractions. what can be ignored and what can be attended to. You are making sure that on a practical level, you are working things out here. And that's where that illumination is coming in. What is this? You may come to a space where, I'm telling you, yeah, there may be a breakup here, or you decide to take another job. You may decide that you're tired of being caught up in a situation that no longer serves you. Want to manifest something new into your life. So you're coming out of a, you may have been indecisive about what you want. Some of you are deciding to go ahead and take an offer to be in a relationship instead of being single here. But I do feel as though if you feel bound by old ways of doing things, or some of you may be changing, you may feel like you can no longer, you don't want to be like your mother anymore. So you may feel as though, I'm going to manifest this new lifestyle. I'm going to manifest this new way of doing things. You're going to use that opportunity period to walk away from old habits and false beliefs. And, you are realizing finally that you don't have to do things a certain way because you're no longer in your parents' home. That's number one. But okay, Gemini, is it? Now, this may stress you out a little bit with your move, the way that you are moving, how you want to move forward, because you received a lot of insight. Make sure that you do your pyramid of light here. For those of you who read crystals, you read crystals, glass, water, or what have you. Whatever it is that you are picking up, you should move forward with that and try not to stress about it. Some of you may have been stressing over money, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I was going to sing this, but it ain't going to come out right. Not today. But you will be walking through the door of value, so you're stressing for nothing. Now, when you move into this period of manifestation, what it is that you want to manifest is going to be totally up to you. Are you manifesting $5 on a scratch off? But what do you value overall? And your self-value is very important. What's going to happen is that door of value is going to open up a bunch of doors for you. This period of manifestation that you move into, you go from a state of restriction, you go from a state of thinking about what people will say and should you do this or should you do that, this indecisive energy and overthinking certain things and just, releasing yourself from that. You go from that space to manifesting what it is that you want and walking away from things. You're walking away from things that give you the power to continue to release. So this is balance. This is harmony. This is going back to that safe space in your heart, that inner childlike energy where everything is okay. Let me go back up here. There it is. Okay. I was about to say it while ago and it left me. Here it's back. Now, some of you may feel there may have been an issue when you were a child where some type of abuse. The way that you respond to people, the way that you do certain things, the relationships that you've had has a lot to do with some of the abuse that you may have encountered when you were a child. And this is coming to the surface for you, and you're finally ready. You're going to go. Okay, you're finally ready to change. You're finally ready to forgive. Here, it feels like you no longer want to feel like you're imprisoned. You no longer want to feel helpless. Taking matters into your own hands. They're your hands. It's your body, it's your life. Good. I like change. Thank you. Infinite abundance is yours. Some of you need to know that. It may even be your relationship with money. There's going to be a need to take your God or your goddess break in May. Y'all already know how I feel about that. Sometimes you need about 2 of them in a week. You can do it daily too. We'll talk about it later. Now then, I'm saying there's going to need to be a period of rest and rejuvenation. There will be a lot there's going to be a lot, like I'm telling you, like the storm comes in, then boom, everything is all right, or boom, something is illuminated, something for you to focus on that comes from that. If you look at it with a calm clarity, right? That shift that happens, it feels as though it will be important here. Oh, somebody water gonna break and okay. Some of you, your water may break early. So pay attention to your baby. Mindful pregnancy is very important. But there is going to be a need after all of the things that are going on for you to take a break. And when you are guided to take that break, take that break. Take time to just really chill the fuck out, because things will pick up and then they'll kind of smooth out. And if they don't smooth out as much as you want them to or need them to, you still have to take time out to rest and rejuvenate, to keep, especially, super sensitive empaths. Y'all got to chill the fuck out, right? It's a necessity in order for you to receive even more information here. Don't answer your phone at that time, because it's going to reveal to you what really needs to be released from you even more so. So this is a month of release, yeah. And you want to be fair about things, but it feels as though if you're the only person that's trying to, compromise or do things according to logic, walk away. Oh, you will. Six of Swords. You will be leaving all that shit behind. You ain't got time for it, right? You will be walking away, and the Six of Swords. You will be. You don't need that in your life. Some of you are taking, you're just grabbing what you can and leaving, right? Whether that's actual objects, actual possessions, or what have you, but you're taking what you need and leaving. What are these adjacent possibilities for? By you doing this, you walk right into the door value. You're honoring the call of your soul to move forward, and you're taking charge. Okay, that's it. You're taking charge. Here, this is the Emperor. You are taking charge. You can do and you will. You will be doing your I am affirmations all up in the car, okay? I am. Like someone may have told you, oh, Gemini, you ain't shit. And you in the car to I am the shit. I am confident. I am a raccoon. Moving forward. Now, this will have you self-centered but ready to take risks and take control of your life overall. This will have you going through a period of self-possession overall, which brings about new opportunities. That's the Four of Chalices. The old things that have been offered to you, you don't want. You're ready for this new, and it will be presented. You will have an epiphany, Tiffany. Thank you. All right. So by the end of the month, there will be doors opening for you. You just got to make it through the month. Because like I said, the coin will be falling. All right, Gemini? I love y'all. Bye.